Estás escuchando Conversaciones de Altura.
How you say uno, dos, tres in Japanese? Nichi.
1、2、3。
Eh,
1、2、3。
welcome to the podcast, my friends. How are you?
Hello. Where the
No.
fuck is JP?
I don't know where is JP. JP didn't want to come. No, I'm kidding.
What an
He's busy working.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So welcome to the show. Welcome to Conversaciones de Altura. This is going to be a fun episode. Everybody's in different places. Memo and Cristi are somewhere in Mexico City. I'm in my house in Mexico City. And Yukari, Ariko, they're in Japan.
In Japan, in Tokyo.
Wow.
What time is it?
This is 8 a.m. in Tokyo.
Okay,
Oh,
good morning.
wow.
It's morning, yeah.
Good morning. Yes.
¿Cómo?
¿Nani tengo sueño?
¿Qué enseño? Okay.
So we're gonna talk about different stuff. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but mainly we're gonna talk about the coming up tour from Ni-Hao in Mexico. Are you happy about it? This is your first time.
Second time.
Second time. Well, yeah, this is your second time doing like a
Uncle, you were there.
First time touring.
Yes,
Mexico. Yeah, first time.
First time touring. I remember like Memo said, I was there with you. It was a really fun experience traveling with you in the city. So what can you tell us about this upcoming tour?
We went just Mexico City and Guadalajara, just two cities before. So
Yes.
this time, very excited to go other cities. Yeah.
Wow. How many? Can you tell us the whole schedule? What cities are you visiting?
Yeah, I don't know if my pronunciation is right. Mexico City.
Try it, and if not, I'll correct.
Pachuca?
That's perfect.
いないだっけ
That's perfect.
三つ目が、上から始まる。プエブラ
Puebla.
あ、プエブラ終わってた。
Puebla,
You're
yes.
You're nailing it so far.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And Guadalajara,
Guadalajara, yes, that's correct.
Leon.
Leon.
Yeah, Leon, and that's the hard one. San Luis Potosi.
Yes.
That was a hard one.
That was
Yeah, I know. How do you say? San Luis Potosi.
San Luis Potosí, that's correct.
San Luis Potosi. Okay.
Yes, and it's the other thing that it's going to be really cool about this tour is that you are gonna play with both Octopulp, one of my favorite Mexican bands, and Descartes. You are gonna do a whole tour. This is gonna be an amazing lineup. Descartes and Kant.
Yes.
I like how you consider Octopulp a Mexican artist now.
All right. So we're very excited.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a killer lineup.
Yes.
Yes. So Memo and Cristi, what can you tell us about how you come up with the idea of doing this tour with Ni-Hao and JP, aka Octopulp?
I guess the idea started like a couple of years ago because JP started telling me about Ni-Hao, and he said like, I want to bring this band or help them get shows in Mexico sometime, and we'd love for you to play. It would be awesome. And I was like, check them out, and I was like, this is great. Let's do it. But then it was just like one of those conversations that's just like stayed like that, like a conversation. And then like a year later, he told me they were planning to come, but he was going to be touring in the States. So he was trying to help them out getting shows. And we were actually touring in Europe. So neither Octopus or Descartes could be like, let's do some shows together. But I think we managed to get a few shows. I connected, I sent Ni-Hao to a couple of friends, and so they ended up playing this show at Museo del Chopo with the Grito Exclamación, which is a great band. And my friend Angelica helped with that show. And I think JP also got them a couple of shows in other places, in Guadalajara. And even though we weren't in Mexico, we tried to like help out. And then I don't remember if Yukari said or JP said that they wanted to come again. So this time we were like, Octopoop and I were talking, and we're like, let's do it right. And also it was like a good opportunity because JP is like a very close friend of mine and all of us actually, and we've never toured together. So
that's right.
Yeah, because he's busy all the time, and we also been touring a lot, and we never like crossed paths, with the exception of one show that was like our first show with Descartes and Kant. We stopped playing for like 4 or 5 years, and changed lineup, and a lot of things happened. So our first show, we did like a comeback in December of 2022, and our first show we invited JP, and we played at Multiforo Alicia, which is like a legendary venue that doesn't exist anymore in that location and format. And now it's a different venue, but one of the last shows that were at that venue was that show with Octopus. So this was like a perfect opportunity to like, let's play with this great band from Japan, and also like with our friend. And I think people are very excited, especially the show here in Mexico City. I think it's gonna be really cool. There's a lot of people asking and stuff. So you definitely like made a mark when you guys came and played.
Also, people in Guadalajara are really looking forward for the show. You have a lot of fans in Guadalajara, so
Yes, it's gonna be a great show. I was lucky enough to help my friends in Ni-Hao to set up and help them all around during their time in Mexico. And I can tell for people that are listening to this, if you have the chance to come to one of the shows, please do it. It's a one-time experience. This tour might not happen again, who knows? So take a chance and do it. So friends, I would like to know how was your first time in Mexico? If you can tell the people out there how was your experience touring Mexico City and Guadalajara? Did you have fun? It's very different from Japan.
I didn't know Mexican people like us or not, but last time we got much energy from audience, so we were so happy. And I don't know. And everybody in Mexico City is very hot. Audience is very hot and makes us so crazy too. I'm so excited.
You got a great response from people. We also had a show. I mean, and I said we because in a small part I was part of it, so I consider myself we. It was a really cool show at the Bestia. We also play at the Bestia, and people really reacted really well to your show. And I also like wonder, going back to when you started playing, why did you decide to make a band in this setup, like no really like proper drums, like you two play drums separate?
Yeah.
How did you come up with that idea?
The beginning of Ni-Hao, Ariko played bass, I played bass, and we have one drummer. Just 3 people. We started Ni-Hao, but drummer left Ni-Hao. We thought how we play just we two. But it was so difficult just to them. So we have to I don't know. We have to make the and ちょっと嘘でもいいかな。and Miwako, the bass player Miwako was our very good friend. So we want to play with her. So, but she also bass player. So we have to play not bass.
Yeah.
So yeah. So just and we need drum beat. So we had to just play drums.
Yes.
But we are not drummer. So we separate and much easier.
It's cold right now?
Yeah. In Tokyo, it's really, really cold. Hey, welcome back.
I'm back. I'm so sorry, but my computer is a bit old, so sometimes it does this. I'm so sorry. I broke the Japanese code. But we were talking about you two making the band as a 4-piece, and you two playing drums, which is easier for you to travel, right? You don't have to carry any drums or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right.
It's much easier.
Yeah, much easier. Right.
And
if you so question, I'm sorry to step on your toes, Coel, but
no, don't worry, go ahead.
So if you bring a drum set on your tours, who gets to carry it? Who of the 2 drummers is in charge of carrying the drums? Do you split that as well?
Yeah, split. Yeah.
Who carries the kick drum?
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
The heavy stuff.
It's a funny question.
Yeah. So when you travel within Japan, you travel with your drums, or no drums? No.
Actually, in Japan, all venue has their own drum kit, so we don't have to bring our gears.
Yeah, in Mexico is like that in most venues. Different than Europe or the States. You always have to take yours.
Yeah, it's very easy because you only have to carry what? Guitar and bass, right?
Yeah.
No, and yeah, that's much easier. But for example, are you planning to tour the US, the United States?
Maybe in this year we will go.
Oh wow! So that would be your first time playing in the States?
It is first time for we 4. Yeah. EX members. Several times we went to US, but maybe 10 more years ago.
Oh wow, that would be really cool. Maybe do a Descartes, a Kant, Octopulp, Ni-Hao, US tour.
We were
Yes, so
talking actually about doing Europe because a friend got interested in the lineup.
Yes.
So maybe for next year is a possibility. Hopefully it happens.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah.
Eh, that would be really cool. I also would like to ask you about your experience recording with John Zorn.
Yes.
I think I think all of the five of us are big John Zorn fans. So I don't know if you can talk a little bit about how you met him and how it was your experience recording with him in New York City.
that's
John Zorn?
With John Zorn.
I think that they're almost like 20 years ago.
Wow.
So most of our memory is gone. But Johnson, he's really, 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 really good person. Yeah, he was so kind to us.
And it was so miracle magic time, the recording, because we did for about whole day, but it we felt that just 1 hour or
Oh wow.
he made us always laugh. Yeah, so funny, and he's very good at Japanese.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he speaks Japanese very well. I think he spent some time in Japan, right?
Yeah, yes.
So did you meet him in Japan?
No.
In New York.
Oh wow! But that was the first time you met him in New York?
New York, yes.
Oh wow! And how did he find about Ni-Hao?
So I have one more band, Limited Express has gone. And
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That band released from his label before
Cool.
Ni-Hao. And he know Ni-Hao from that line.
Oh wow! So Limited Express is before Ni-Hao?
Yes.
Oh wow! And Cristi and Memo, have you heard that band Limited Express has gone?
No, this is the first time I hear about it.
I would love to listen to it.
It's I recommend go listen to that band. It's also crazy, right? Would you say it's crazy? Yukari?
Oh,
Is
if
it
it's in Johnson's label, it must be crazy.
do you think it's crazy? Yukari, like limited, like crazy, like the music and the live show?
Crazy.
Yes, yeah, crazy, like the type of music. Like it's very explosive and it's fast. Limited Express.
And
how would you describe it?
どんなバンド? Not only one genre, but just hardcore punk or alternative rock and Japanese indie rock and all music mixed. And I sing much crazier than Ni-Hao. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, you're the singer, right?
Yeah. I just sing without floor tom.
With the floor tom, yeah. And do you prefer to do it that way, or do you like playing drums as well?
I like just sing. But we Ni-Hao just 4 girls, so that is the best communication, and I love 3 members. So so it is very fun is Ni-Hao, and we make music experience is limited experience has gone. So different.
Yes, it's very different. And do you plan to tour with Limited Express? You tour a lot, right? In Japan with that band.
Yes.
Wow. And you, Memo and Cristi, what are your plans? For this tour, do you plan to play new music? Are you doing the same show? What are your plans?
It's mostly the new album still. We are working on new songs, but currently are very in early stages. And also, like, we haven't been able to get together this year for many reasons. So it's basically similar to the show you have seen, with a couple of twists here and there.
Cool.
But yeah, we're happy to, like, most of these cities we only played once in this last let's say like tour, like with this album, you know.
Yes.
Like, so I think for most audiences it's a new show, and we're very excited about it.
Wow, yeah, it's gonna be. I have had the chance to see the Descartes show. I don't know, like over 10 times last year, and I was lucky enough to do some touring with you, and I can tell that it's. I can say rather that it's a really fun, energetic, and interesting show. So people come to the shows. It will be like I said before. It's going to be a one-time experience. I hope not, but who knows? The war might be over in next year.
Also, we have to see like the union of these bands. Maybe the energy and the show could change with the energy collected. So
yes.
Yeah, because there are so different projects. We have some things in common, but I think even Octopult is like his own thing, and I think the three bands are like live, interesting live experiences, but very different. So for sure, it's like, I don't know if it's a one-time tour, if it's gonna happen again in the future, but for sure it's gonna be a good opportunity for people to see a show that they don't see
every day.
Yeah, I'm saying that because I want people to come to the shows. Probably this will happen again. I hope so. Fingers crossed that this will happen again soon in Mexico after this show. But I mean, I just wanted people to come to the shows. That's why I'm saying that this might be the only chance they had.
Yeah.
So Ariko and Yukari, you're working. You just recorded a new album, right?
Yes. No, new album. あれなのレコーディングしたよね。
Yes.
じゃあ EP か。
EP.
Yeah.
right?
We released our new EP like last week.
Yes. Oh wow! But are you recording now new songs after the EP?
Yeah, after the EP. Yeah, we recorded some songs.
Who is the producer? Do you like to produce your music, or do you have someone that produces your music?
Produce.
Ourselves.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we produce ourselves. Yeah.
And who? I'm curious about who writes most of the music. The four of you.
誰がメインで曲作ってるって聞いてる。
Who writes music? Who composes? Who you everything?
Almost.
Wow! And how do you do it? Like, do you Do you play guitar at your place and record it on your phone, and then you show them the ideas?
And I play just bass, so make some phrase by bass and show members my opinion.
Yes.
And yeah, and they guitarist Kaori makes her guitar playing, and I also make her drums and change something or compose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
At first the drum I made that just drum. So
oh
then
wow,
we're
wow.
gonna make it into a song. Yeah.
And I always ask Ariko, how kind of songs do you want to play? I always ask her.
Oh wow, that's cool. And what about lyrics? Lyrics. You also?
Yes. Hi. I made.
Is it hard to write lyrics?
Sometimes, but I like.
It is very hard, I think, right? What do you think, Cristi and Memo? Is it hard to write lyrics for Descartes?
Well, we don't.
We don't do the lyrics, but I mean, in general, I think lyrics for me is the most difficult thing to put in a song. I always start with music, with an idea, but the lyrics in Descartes is entirely Sandra and with a few collaborations.
Then sometimes other people will, like in this album, since half of the record are the songs of the machine, of the DAG machine, which is like the concept character of the album. So the machine is talking, and these are like philosophy oriented texts, and these were written by a psychiatrist friend of ours.
Oh wow!
But as far as the songs, we sometimes I have like written some of the music of a couple of songs in the Descartes, but never the lyrics. The lyrics is always like Sandra.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope we get to talk to Sandy later on, do a podcast with her, and maybe she can tell us about her writing process. But just to finish this fun interview, let's recap. Can you tell us, Memo, the dates for the touring and everything, please?
Yes, it starts with Mexico City at the March 14th. Then Pachuca, the 15th, and the 16th we go to Puebla. This is March. Then in the upcoming days we go to Guadalajara on the 20th, León on the 21st, which is my birthday, and then we're gonna celebrate. And then
we're getting drunk.
For sure.
And then we close in San Luis Potosí on the 22nd, and tickets are on sale at the Pass Line. And I had two questions actually that if you allow me, Joel, to ask.
Come on, of course.
The first one you already did it. It was the John Zorn one. So my second one is like, I'm very curious to know, how does one of your songs end up in Rosalia's show?
Questions for us?
Yeah, like
how did
that happen? Like,
how that happened? We actually don't know. What? We don't know. We don't know how come. But
just Rosalia found us
on the somewhere like Spotify or somewhere. So she just used it.
Okay.
Wow.
That's insane.
That's insane. That's
very
good story.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It's-
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Wow. Well, friends, it's been a pleasure. I thank you very much for doing this in such a short notice time. Is there anything you want to add, Yuriko? Ariko, would you like to add something for your Mexican fans?
Hola, amigos. We really excited to see you guys again, and actually, this is the first time to you guys too. As we really looking forward to see you.
It will be fun,
Muchas
friends.
gracias.
No, thank you so much for doing the show. Can't wait to see you in a week. In a
Yeah,
week,
in a week.
we will be able to hug each other and to share a beer or two and some Mexican food. Memo, Cristi, gracias por caerle al podcast. Los quiero mucho, amigos. Friends, I love you very much, friends. Can't wait to see you. Yukari, Ariko, thank you so much
Love
for doing this. And we'll see you very soon, okay?
Yes.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Ciao.
Thank you for having us.
Acabas de escuchar Conversaciones de Altura.